I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On LBC. I put on with LBC. On LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the nights while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Hello? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, that's good. Hello, welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Bear with me as I work on my sound settings that are off for some reason. Well, you know, every time there's an update to Streamlabs, I have to hold my breath. Because it never fails that I have to do some finagling with the sound every single time. It's showing that it's doing the right thing, but it's not at the same time. I'm sure that my sound probably is a little off. Voice, speech. But good evening, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fantastic Monday. I had it was a hot one today for me. Super hot one. No data. That's cool. Hello? Yeah? Oh, now I hear echo. Okay, we don't want that. I need some desktop noise. Desktop noise. So I can hear. I can see what I'm hearing. I can hear what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Sure. Okay, I hear it. Okay, it's in my headphones now. Okay, that wasn't happening before. Okay. No, we're getting somewhere. We're cooking. with chicken grease. Ew. Global settings, audio monitoring device. Why is it still NVIDIA chip? I need it to be my mixer. Well, the default should be cool. Should be fine. How's the sound? How is my voice? Do I sound tinny or does it sound good? I need to know. Same, I'm heat exhausted. AC can't keep up and is freezing up. Is block of ice a bad thing? Yeah. Yeah, it can be. Can be. At least not necessarily like bad, like end of the world bad. Pretty sure that means it needs to be charged. Or there's something going on with the condenser. Potentially. I don't know. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Alexandra G, Mod Queen, Mod Boss, Mod God. Thank you for being here, and thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. Do greatly appreciate that. Trade Intuition, T.I. Joe, how's it going, bro? Thank you for being here. Strega Heart, what's going on? Mad Love, I made it. Hello, everyone. Duality C is not of this world. Sound is okay. I don't need okay. I need great. Maybe I need Freon, potentially, yes. Freon or the condenser. It's freezing up, and usually that is like Freon. I do believe it needs to be charged. Needs to be charged up. Main input won't let me change. Manage sound devices. Output devices. Ow, that hurt. Okay. But Streamlabs is the only one having issues right now, and I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Like, it's not recognizing my mixer. My computer sees it. It has no problem seeing it. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That should be good now. Yes, yes. I think we're good now. All right, let's see. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It happens. All right, so last night we were talking about some specific levels in here. If you know, you know. Let's see. Yep, there's our equal lows. We did have some equal lows somewhere over here as well, but took them both and then pushed right after sweeping these. Last night, I was talking about how I could see this. That was like my first thought, except a little higher. But so that, and that's what we got. So we got the sweep of the equal lows, and now we are consolidating at the highs, hopefully not distributing. I mean, either way, I think we would still be okay, but it'd be nice to see some more strength show up in here and at least push to the value area high of the macro swing range and break above and hold. So that is what I would love to see. Outside of that, if this does decide to come down and take these lows, we've got to be careful of a bearish backtest and a swing back to the downside. We do have the swing low anchored VWAP sitting at 62,957. We will see if that will become a level for us later. We also have the point of control just below that. But we are above this high volume node, and we are actually above both of these high volume nodes, the B wave, and which means we could be starting to see the beginning of a flip of value areas, to which that means we see an expansion or a move to the next area of value, which I believe comes in here. Comes in here, point of control, up in here. So if we can get acceptance past the value area high, I think we shoot straight up to that 73K. Then from there, if we can claim that, go up to the next high volume node, which would be the likely new point of control, if I had to guess. And then, if we can claim that, move even higher. Of course, we would be getting into some very significant levels at that point, because if we break that 82K, then I might call the bottom in, breaking this. So for sure, I think that would confirm the bottom is breaking that high, because now we're getting a macro change of structure. And so that's what I would be looking for as far as that goes. Let's bring in a little bit more volume profile in here, because this only takes up from this, starting from this high and following. Let's go to the next high so we can bring in a little bit of this. You can see we have a point of control sitting right here. That's going to be a pretty significant level, about 66.9. We'll call it 67. $67,000. If we can get above that, then we have the potential to push up to that 75K value area high, if not a little bit higher. We got a high volume node here at 77.7. All set. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, famski? But there's a chance that we do come up to that point of control and then pull back to this high volume node, and then put in inverse head and shoulders, get the break, and then chill, and then push, break. Everybody expects the October dump, or a dump going into October. We'll see. There's a chance. We'll see if this level can get broken. So I would expect price to get up to this point of control. From where we are, there is a chance. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, is this the range from this high? So we're at this range, 786. We were talking about that last night as well. Then I would look for, hold on. If it can hold, I'll look for potential rejection here at 66.933. Oh, hold on, a little lower. Let's go to the bottom side of that. Let's just take the bottom side of this candle. How about that? A little bit more on the conservative end, but so we'll say 66.833, even though it's likely to tap it. Could see a move down to here, and if we do, I would probably just go ahead and set up a long. Tight stop. Tight. Set up a long. If it can get down here to this node, maybe even this one. Right there. Maybe do a half position here or a quarter position here, and then the rest here. Potentially. Maybe, yeah. I don't think I don't think I shared in Alex's Discord because I don't know, man. I've been sharing in there a lot without like sharing charts. I did share some charts today. So I don't know. I'm weird about stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I can promote myself, but not charts. F it, dude. I mean, I do it live, you know? I do it live. We do it live. So watching this potential short scalp. Are you already in a short? Let me know. Might have been a nice short. I believe this did come up to the 786 and reject. Yep. 786 rejection is not always, but often a good place to, or a good time to take a short. Get some confirmation on the following candles. Take a short. TP1 at the low. TP2 for me would be the next liquidity pool, which would be this fair value gap. Don't know why I went with that color. Here we go. And that looks okay-ish. Wait, what did this? IFVG. What time frame on? 15? I mean, it tapped it right there. Went straight through it, bounced right off, came right back to that fair value gap. Oh, wait, it's on the other side. There it is. FVG. IFVG. IFVGs are actually pretty strong. I like IFVGs. I might add that to the strategy indicator. Like button hit. Appreciate that, Ada Ace. Good evening, Wave Riders. Good evening, LBC, OG, Melissa, One Love, in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I need to make more emojis. I need to get more members again. I don't know, like, do my memberships have to be a constant? Because depending on how many members you have, decides how many emojis you get. But I've definitely fallen below the 9 emoji threshold, which I am at 9 emojis right now that we can use. So I don't know. I don't know if like you lose them if you try to change them out or what. So I'm just keeping it as is until I get that membership count back up. Mostly because they were gifted memberships. So I don't think anyone's canceled a membership. I don't know. IFVG, you got to try invert orb. What is invert orb? How do you even invert the orb? What does that even mean? What's going on, Harpski? See if we can come down and tap this fair value gap. Excuse me. We've got a golden pocket right in the middle of it. Right in the middle. We also have an order block right at the 786. So yeah. Usually when they're paired up like that, I'll just wait for a reaction and a bullish candle structure. So if I got like a bounce, an immediate bounce, close above the golden pocket. Oh, gosh, hate it when that happens. Excuse me. And like a bullish engulfing candle, then that would definitely, and a break of structure would be nice too. Internal break of structure. From there, I would start looking for a long somewhere in this range, and usually off of a fair value gap or an order block. That's what I'm usually looking for. Yeah, do you know what an IFVG is, all set? Surely. Surely you do. If these were to be symmetrical, then this would only get to the 50. As an ABC. ABC. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would almost prefer. But essentially, I'm just looking for reactions off of any of the key fib levels here. This is an ugly low. I don't really care for this. But our waves to the upside are fairly healthy. Nothing too crazy. Of course, once you start getting into the chop slop, then you know you are in correction. But I am expecting continued upside, even though I think I'll have to mark it off. I don't have to mark it off. I got this for that. Yeah, we swept the previous week high twice today. Rejected. But we are also at the same time consolidating at it. So it wasn't like a harsh rejection, technically. It was a muted rejection with some consolidation and hopefully a break. But usually sweeping the previous week high is not going to be bullish. Sweeping and rejecting. Let's go to the 4 hour. Ooh, barely close above this high. So not a confirmed SFP, although you could have played this down move off of it. But then the question becomes, is it complete? 1 hour. I mean, it's holding the highs here. Be careful with the poke through. I think it gets up to that point of control. Now that we've gotten over this hill and we're filling out this lower volume space, that it'll reach for value towards the extremes one way or the other, and then from there, that is where I look for a reaction. I see, do we reject or do we break? And if we break, all right, now I'm looking for longs. If we reject, all right, now I'm looking for a retrace and short. And it's going to be the same down here. It's going to be come down to this high volume node. Come down, And what do? We bounce. Break internal high. All right, then I'm looking for longs. Or do we break through? Pull back. Just a retrace. And then go continuation. Although it might just stay down here for a while because we have 2 high volume nodes to trade between. But macro wise, we are between these 2 levels. Trying to find acceptance up here. And I hope we get it. I hope we get it. No one is believing in Bitcoin right now. Hardly anyone, I should say. You have to always disregard the moon boys unless the moon boys are all of a sudden bearish. And they're talking about shorting the highs all of a sudden out of nowhere. Why? Oh, maybe your whole purpose is to throw me off. Maybe. Why don't you tell us? Tell you what? I think I did. Bitcoin dominance. That's not what I want. All right, let's see. Who's our movers right now? Anybody? We got anybody moving? We got, what is this? Bless? Oh, Bless. Taken previous week high. Has the yearly open previous month high. Sitting above it. Oh, wow. Bless me. That doesn't look too atrocious. CVD is saying, I believe. Kind of. A little bit of a lower low. But clearly not seeing bearish absorption at the moment. And RSI is matching. So this could see some continuation here. Oh, this thing's running. What is this? Bless you. This thing's pumping. It's up 1% since I started talking about it. What's this? 236? Yeah. Well, you know, is this going to be one of those that just shoots up? Well, I hope it doesn't shoot up. That's a bad day at the park. Claiming the value area high. Okay. These can be bullish patterns. If we say this doesn't exist. Upwards trending triangle. Breakout. Backtest. Continuation. Yeah, I like it. Either that or potential SFP of the high. And then run it back down. If it comes back into the value area. Blessed be thy name. Blessed be thy neighbor. Oh, it's just dropped like 5%. Is it getting rugged? It's called Bless, so I don't imagine it's not a meme coin. community post. Browse community post. It's crazy. It only does like 1 million volume and it's all sell volume at the lows. Doesn't even make sense. Interesting. Price is trying to lift, but the real test is nearby, not far above. Oh, look what this person put. That's pretty, it's not bad. Looks like they're also working on their own indicator. Wait, when was this posted? May 8th. Interesting. Back to chart. A little bit of a bearish divergence on the 5. Let's go to the 15. Sup, dude? Sup, Rich? What's up? What's up, my guy? 15 says, I agree with price. So does CVD. But this wick, someone took profit. Someone's taking profit. Blessed. Let's see who we got on here. Axel, or no, Ake. Look at this. Look at this RSI just steadily trending down while Bitcoin's trending up. It's not exactly. Not exactly. I was gonna say it's not exactly bullish, but then again, look at the CVD. I mean, it's staying elevated. Zoom out. What is this? Ooh. Ooh. Tasty short? Maybe? Oh, man. Missing all the big moves. Go long now. Much love, LBC. Sent the gang over. Appreciate that, real WaveCipher. Mad love, homie. Dusty Hunt. That reminds me. I gotta get your name. Name's going in my description, bro. Wait. Doing it live. Doing it live. Who cares? So if I click this and I go to description and I go to friends of the channel, is it just WaveCipher one word? There we go. Now you are in my description. Y'all want to check that? Good morning, gang from Thailand. Yo. What's going on? I think so. Good morning, Crypto Rob, Caesar Coco. What up, dude? What up, Caesar? How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Just going over some things that are moving right now. Trying to find something to trade. Equal highs, equalize, all the lies. Indicators coming along, strategy indicators coming along quite nicely. Still in the works, still working on it. Having to do a lot of fine-tuning. But we'll save that for when it's ready. Ready spaghetti. All right, anything going on? Bitcoin. Is anybody trading anything? Are you trade? What should I trade right now? Tell me what I should trade right now. Tell me in the chat. Let me know exactly what I need to trade right at this moment. That's what I want to know. I need to know what I need to trade right now. I'm short from WaveStream. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about the beginning of the stream, the potential 2-minute structure break. Yeah. 2-minute? Oh, I like this. Sweep of the previous week high, come down, close below this low. Fair value gap, pull back into fair value gap, ride it to the downside. That'd have been a nice trade. Did that happen during my live? No. This is my live. Cool. Mike Volmer. What's going on, Mike? Mike. Haha, gambled $25 on it to make 9K. No, lab. Needless to say, I lost $25. Dare I say lab, but ICP near. I'm currently long. Ondo took profits, but what? ETH seems like it's gonna get sweep up. Tips. I'm bad at game. What? It's deciding whether to stop me out. Break even. Oh yeah. Let's see. We got to target, not just lows, but, areas of liquidity. If you're entering here, the first place I would look for a TP is going to be this low before the push up. That's a pretty nice pullback there on this move. Then you get a bullish engulfing. I like this. Come down, take that. But the most important one is this one. Last swing low before the push up. Come down, close below. That's important. Create a fair value gap in doing so. And then retrace the fair value gap and then enter the scalp short. BTC push. I got some friends in the chat that don't want it to push all set unless you're saying push down. All set. Is this a seek and destroy, bro? Seek and destroy. We have the internal swing high. Or sorry, internal equal highs. We should have some internal equal lows, or at least low side liquidity that would get taken. So you sweep, you create a high, come down, low, come up, create the upside liquidity, downside liquidity, take the upside, take the downside, and then continue. That's it, man. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Take the liquidity down in here. We also have this demand zone right here. Can we come down to the golden pocket? Can we come down to this order block? See? Yes. We can. That's why I say I just look for reactions. Have my levels. And then look for my reaction and confirmations. It usually, even if it's just a small scalp, you can usually get something out of key levels. Then it's just about managing the trade from there on. Like you can get your first TP. You're pushing to the downside. Creating highs, right? Creating highs. All right, well, there's my first TP. Sweet. So no matter what, as long as I'm 1-to-1, at least from my stop loss to TP1, I should at least, I can't say break even because sometimes I've been in a trade and break even, well, depends on your entry. Break even could be below your TP1. I say break even because that would include fees, trading fees. So, but most of the time, or every time for me, it's just take profit at the first swing high. If I'm longing to the left, first swing high to the left. That way, if it does reverse against me, okay, I mean, either I made something off the trade or I'm around break even, right? I'm protecting, preserving my capital. But if it decides to continue, then, you know, I'll take profit at the next significant liquidity levels all the way to the opposite end. And I don't leave a moon bag on the table. I think, in my opinion, you should always have a full TP where you're just going to exit the trade. Sure, you can let some run if you want. It really kind of depends. So, Blowfin just released a feature where you can do several of the same contract or the same type of trade on one asset. So I could do like, I could open separate Bitcoin longs. So I could open a Bitcoin long here and I could open a Bitcoin long here. These would be separate trades. Completely separate. So one would not affect the other. So that's nice. That's a nice feature. That lets you have your moon bags. So you can keep 10% of your original margin on, you know, whatever makes sense. You still want to get that stop loss. Move it up. I just don't like, what if I had 10% left? I'm like, cool. This is why managing the trades is so important, because if I came back down within this range, I mean, I would want to close the trade and protect as much of whatever in that 10% was that I can, because the name of the game is capital preservation. And nothing is yours until it becomes realized. Moon bags seem to be for spot. Yes, for the most part. Moon margin. Moon margin. We'll see. All right. Bitcoin, are we trying to get a little bit of a bounce here? Maybe. We're at this swing VWAP. What about our session VWAP? Is this session? No, this is probably session. Yes. Okay. Okay. So we're just below that. Just below that. And we just rejected it as well. And we're just building up some nice juicy lows in here. Looking ripe for the taking. Create more equal highs, come down, sweep all these lows, and then run it up. Maybe. We'll see. One more small dump would be nice for my TP. Yeah. Yeah. It is Asia, though. It likes to create the liquidity. CVD, though, let's see. On the 2 minute, hold on, let's go to the 5. And let's have this reset correctly, how I like it. Come on. 3 months? Absolutely not. I was looking at macro earlier, macro CVD, trying to find something. Trying to see something. Trying to see something. Okay, that is not going to work. Fixed time frame. I need this to not break. Go a week. 1 week. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we see buyers pushing price up here, but notice price not, I mean, we're not breaking out, we're not creating a new high over here. Okay. Aggressive buying, but price is not agreeing. Therefore, we at least get the pullback, and we do. Now I wait to see if we can reclaim. I would like to reclaim those equal highs. Forget the VWAP. I want to reclaim those equal highs, and then I'd look for a long off of that. If we can break, pull back, that'd be nice. I wouldn't like leaving this behind, but anytime I see anything remotely like this, where I'm creating an upwards lows, I'm just waiting for it to come down and sweep them. Same for moving to the downside. I'm just waiting for price to come back and sweep all those highs. Anything that looks kind of like that, especially if it's got at least 3 of them. Well, 3 lows. This is what I want. And then from there, I just have to, once it breaks those, once it takes the lows, then it's like, all right, how's our reaction? What's our CVD looking like? What's our RSI looking like as Confluence? The only thing RSI is good for me is kind of like confirming an idea based off of divergence. And the divergence needs to come above this level. At least one end of it, one swing level of it needs to come above the overbought level. What's going on, JR, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Mad love. God bless. Thank you for being here again. Thank you. Make sure you guys are subscribed to JR. Link is in the description. Friend of the channel. Absolute ninja. Absolute savant. Trading savant. This guy he's like constant trades and constant winning. And absolutely amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see someone come up almost out of nowhere and just be a beast in my world. Like, dang, I get to witness this greatness. Legend. Absolute legend. Dairy. Yesterday was some interesting price action. Up, down, up, down. I scalped a couple 0.786 retracements yesterday on a Sunday. Exactly. Gold sweeping previous day high as well, and Monday high. It's no good. Sweep and a reclaim. Interesting. Hold on. Hold the phone. Where's my swing? I don't understand why this does this on other charts, but it doesn't do it on crypto charts. Doesn't make any sense. Swing high. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, above this volume node. Above the previous week midpoint. It's not looking too bad, actually. I don't know about CVD, though. And RSI is kind of not looking great either. But we see this high volume node. We are above it. We got a 15-minute close above it. Looks like potential 1212. Come back down to VWAP. And the high. And the previous week midpoint. And then go. Maybe even run up to the point of control. $4,098. $4,098. Gold's been seeing some ugly price action. Let's go to the 4 hour. Absolutely legendary, mate. All right, is this? Yeah. Swing. Oh, we're below the value area low of that. Jeez. From the high? Well below. Well below. Whales riding waves. There's been a lot of purchasing around 4,000. It would appear. Yeah, I wouldn't look for longs until this downwards trend gets broken for gold. But once that happens, you can look for longs and break this high too, this swing high. Break that, pull back. And at least a retrace, maybe back to the $5,000 level, maybe more. Could be interesting for gold. Real recognize real. David's a legend, so he sees many him in me. Okay, that def sounded gay. A little bit, but that's okay. Whoa, Rainbow, JR, and David sitting in a tree. Too kind, bro. Thanks, man. Still got a ways to go. Thanks for accepting me in your magical world, broski. Yeah, man. I see the hunger. That is what I see. I see the hunger. And I see the dedication. I see the passion. And on top of all of that, you're funny and Canadian. You're basically my little brother as a Canadian. Hey, little brother is better than calling you my hat, okay? I'm just saying. Nice inverse. Yeah, I think gold. No, XRP. This is XRP. Scheisenhausen. This thing might just freaking launch here in a sec. Hold on. Let me take in a little bit more volume profile. Yeah, that's what I thought. $13. It's going to be a sticky one. For XRP, Doge. Which chart has my actual like Doge? No, I think it's that one. Binance. Yes. Set this up many moons ago. And I did not set an alert. Wow. Is it about to try and expand even further lower? I mean, wouldn't exactly surprise me. But geez. I thought this one was gonna fly once we had the Department of Government Efficiency. And yeah, that was kind of the peak. August 2025. Yeah. Is this gonna continue in like an ABC? Doge doing that? I think it was, I don't think, I know it was ADA also. It already did it. I was looking at that quite some time ago. I was actually talking about that in JR's Discord with DGen X, with DGen. And yeah, this was exactly what I drew out. Coming in at 9.5 cents. We've got overlapping demand zones. See that highlighted? So, would not surprise me one bit to see ADA go even lower. Even lower. Not good. Are you a Cardano lover? Well, I saw the downside. At the upside, no go. I had to, knowing me, knowing how I think, had this drawn out. I probably deleted some drawings because I'm a squirrel and that's what I do. I gotta stop, but back test, continuation lower, or claim and push higher. It decided to reject, which is not what you want to see. And I will go with whatever the last thing on my chart was. I will say I was wrong. I don't care. I'm wrong all the time. Doesn't change anything. What is this? LTC. What is LTC? No, I'm kidding. My beautiful, beautiful Litecoin. This is actually not that bad looking of a setup. Maybe consolidate a little more, come down. Gotta get it together. Gotta get more on here. Gotta look at more stuff and things. Stuffy things. Stuffy things. No. Wait, yes. Volume profile. High? Ooh, value area high. Right at it. Consolidating just below it though. So that gives me hope for a push. Be a pretty nice push. Actually a inverse head and shoulders. Come on now. There we go. Got a nice inverse head and shoulders here. Legit one, I think. Break. Back test. Continuation. Let's check measured move on that. Bang, bang. I mean, that gets you up to at least the golden pocket. $52. $52.40. Coming up. Ooh, look at all these highs. Look at all these highs. Look at that. Look at all this liquidity right here. So much liquidity. The measure move gets you right up there too. $54.49. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. We got the bull div. We've got the bull flag breakout, back test, breakout, back test, push, back test, push, back test, push. That's what I need. I need some bullish price action. Hold on. Let me get that back. Now I got to drop down. Because now I want to see this. Oh crap, it's 10? Jesus. Swept all these lows. Don't care for these. Not the end of the world though. Ooh, equal highs. Equal highs. Okay. Come on, get a break. And continuation. If we can break and slowly creep down to this value area high, long for me, and then ride it to the upside, all the way up to that 54.50-ish target. See what kind of long swing low. Yeah, I'll take that. Where's my measured move? Where did it go? There you are. Boom. Might give this one a little bit more room to breathe. You decide. 4.68, 8.82. Risk reward. High volume node is right there, so I'd keep it right there. That's a 13.2% move with a 1.63% risk. Wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that at all. Chance it just does fall here. And I would actually kind of prefer that because I'd want a better entry. But at this point, I'd say order flow looks on the bullish side. LTC looking like a thick Latina. Yep. I read that. I read that, Rich. I need LTC to pump one spell. We all need LTC to pump. We need the market to pump. Do you know why we need the market to pump? Because up only is very easy to trade. Chop slop, not so much. Up only or down only, aka trends, strong trends. For me, very easy to trade. Probably easy for most people to trade. Well, I shouldn't say most people. It depends on how you look at it. Easy to trade when you're not being, when you're not feeling the FOMO. Okay. See, this was last night. We're looking for a push up. Didn't get it until after we came down, swept these lows, and then we did come get it. And now we're consolidating on top of that level, on top of the highs. Solana looking like a push too, man. Looking like we might get some pushes here after my stream, of course. This, I think, has been on here for a little while. Ooh, reclaimed. Wait, what was the significance of this? Volume, maybe? Why would I put my anchor view up here? Yeah, volume. Okay. Maybe. Hold on, I can't see it. Yeah. I did put one. Did I not put one in here too? Well, I need to. Massive volume. We're above both of those levels too. Look at that. We took them, we reclaimed them, closed above it, and then we're getting a continuation. How about that, all set? Crazy. Crazy how those high volume anchored VWAPs are so magical. Look at that. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful, mate. Anyways, I'm past my time. Check out near. Okay. I'll do one more. Good Lord. Nobody is trading this thing on Coinbase. Nobody is trading this on Oh, it's USDT on Coinbase. Yeah, of course not. USD on Coinbase. Yeah, see a little bit more liquidity on that one. Let's go to the 4 hour. Doesn't look bad. You know what this reminds me of? This is kind of reminding me a little bit of some price action from XRP. Maybe more on a macro scale. Like this. And then psh, all at once. We go back to near. Kind of creeping. Then maybe push all at once. Doesn't look half bad. Let's go from low. Swing high. I gotta remember to play music, man. Thanks, brother. It has some actual institution or something happening. I have to look it up. CNBC was talking about it today. Talking about near. Apparently, it's not the first time. That CNBC has talked about it. $21 shares near protocol staking ETP, exchange traded product. Near has an ETP? CNBC segments have noted that Near provides cheaper data capacity than major networks like Ethereum. This allows it to support demanding apps like social media and AI agents. People hear the AI agents and their ears perk up. I mean, it's looking pretty nice. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's turn on some chart prime. Let's get some dynamic reactor in here. What's this set to? Chart? Good. Although, no, it's been around for a while. Let's go to the daily. I don't like how that looks. Who does the most volume with near? Okay, that's a pretty nice reclaim of the dynamic reactor. Big push, breakthrough, back test, push, pull back, hold. Let's see, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I need this to not. I need this on 3 weeks. No. That's not what I meant. Let's start with 1 month. Too much of a break. 3 months. Gonna have to go a little bit longer. 6 months. Oh, of course. 1 year. Okay. I mean, CVD is overall pretty much just agreeing with price. Trying to see. Do see some elevated bidding. This level is holding it down. Basically getting the same on price. CVD is lifting with price. That's good. Lifting with price. We've got this lid. This lid. Problem is high, high, high. And this is these three. It's not really necessarily a problem, but okay. Something to keep my eye on for sure. Equal highs. Price will want to come for those, I think. Equal lows. Gotta be careful. Daily chart. Let's go to the 4. This might not be too bad. Nice little consolidation range. Not anytime I see equal lows, I mean, even the consolidation ranges like to get taken too. We'll see. But coming up here to these equal highs at about $2.11. All right, at $2.11. I look for potential SFP. So we break the level, come back down, close below on the 4 hour here. We do that, I will drop down to the 15 and look for a retrace, further weakness, potential weakness. But I mean, if this pushes, an RSI should follow and put in a higher high, which means it is agreeing with price. CVD was agreeing with price. So at that point, look for exhaustion. See if CVD does not agree. Or even if it does agree, this is another thing that you have to watch with CVD. If you see price like push, well, of course, push pretty hard here, right? But CVD, yeah, puts in like another green candle, but it's like tiny. then that could be a sign that sellers are absorbing the aggressive buying. Or if price doesn't break out and comes back down, or breaks out, comes back below this range, but you got a giant green CVD candle, well, that suggests the sellers stepped up at that area, which stop losses. But stop losses, remember, sell stops, which is where you would put at highs, sell stops are buy orders. So, but that doesn't mean for sure pump, of course. So if you see the aggressive volume step in, but the price barely breaks the high, and then comes back down and closes below these highs, well then you're looking like a reversal from that point. At the very least, a pullback. But when it comes to equal highs and equal lows, if I'm going to see a continuation after one of them gets broken, most of the time, I would say probably, you're going to get a consolidation around that, on top of highs or below equal lows. Sorry. Any kind of consolidation, really, around the equal highs and lows, or lows, is where I would look for continuation. So, not bad. Broke that high, so there's your change of character, your chotch. Then you gotta work yourself out, and then either this is a nice spot bid and this just continues, or we're building up liquidity to come down and take, and then maybe it can reverse back from there. But it's not looking terrible. But I am still quite cautious at the moment, so just a little scalps for me. I'm not taking any swings. If I was going to take a swing, I would have taken it here or here. But now I need confirmation, which is fine. But I'm way... That ETH sweep up was nice. Sorry, I did not look at ETH. My bad. 2049 bottom side of the daily dynamic reactor. Definitely could see a push up to that zone. And what'd you say? That ETH sweep up was nice. Let's go to the 5. Ah, equal highs. Nice sweep. That is nice. But something I want to point out, because I see it. Hold on, let's go to the 15. Make sure. Okay, the 15 did close. We did get a close above wicks. That's good. I don't like it when the previous candle's wick does not get a close above it, like we do here on the 5-minute. So you get the big wick. Next candle comes up, closes below it. I do not like that. But the 15 did close above it. It's wick. So maybe it's just a 5-minute pullback before continuation. Which, like I said, equal highs. I would love to see consolidation on top to go long from. But it's Ethereum and ETH. I don't trade it. I hate with a passion trying to trade ETH. I'm just not a fan of how it trades. It does not fit me at all. I don't know. I'm maybe I've won some trades on ETH before. I don't know. It's been so long since I traded it, but there's a reason why I stopped trading it, which I imagine is lost too many trades trading it. And there's other people that can trade it. I'm just not one of those people. It just does not fit me. And you got to find what fits you. Such as with everything else in life. You got to find what fits you. You got to find the trading community that fits you. You got to find somebody on YouTube that fits you, or that at least entertains you, or educates you. Because that's what this channel is all about. It is not financial advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But we help each other out. We are family. We are the Wave Riders, the Wave Gang. And we have fun. And we learn together. I'm not just a teacher. I'm also a student at the same time. I still learn, and I will always continue to learn. I know enough to be profitable. Have been so for 5 straight weeks. I started working on this indicator. So, and well, today was a super busy work day. So had no chance at catching a trade today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, just anyways, I don't know where I was, but I've never liked ETH either, to be honest. I freaking hate trading ETH, dude. Life is like a box of chocolates. Dr. Goat, that is absolutely right. VVV would be the other AI token that's actually real out of New York. They have a real team, basically a private version of Grok. That's cool. Hi, Lunar. Can you do some TA on VVV, please? I'm already way past my time, man. I'm sorry, Ryoshi. I gotta go, though. My wife's probably waiting on me to get done. I will be more than happy to check out stuff tomorrow. I love doing requests. I've got to start looking into altcoins a little more. Guess I don't have to, but I'm trying to look into altcoins a little bit more because I need more trade opportunities. So, because Bitcoin, I mean, you could always try to trade Bitcoin every day. I mean, you can trade Bitcoin every day. It's fine. It's got plenty of volume. I don't know. Sometimes you're just kind of, sometimes you're just getting an itch, man. I need to trade something. I need to be a little bit of a degen, but with rules, degenerate rules. But I digress. I got to get out of here, guys. I do greatly appreciate each and every single last one of you for joining me this evening. Please hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Become a Wave Rider. That would be absolutely amazing as well. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. And don't forget, nothing on this channel is financial advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I would love to check out all your stuff tomorrow. So save it, okay? And yeah, don't forget to please join the Beach House, the free Discord. And if you have any issues with that, let me know. We have some issues with the verification bot. Apparently, allegedly, not allegedly, we do. So let me know before you give up. And outside of that, hit all the links in the description. Make sure you guys are subbed to friends of the channel. We now have WaveCipher in there. So shout out to the Wave Gang and my fellow Wave Riders. And yeah, Otter Gang is life. Oh, follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all in the next one. I was raised in them trenches, man. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Bye.
LBC. I put on LBC. Memphis, Tennessee. They thought the market broke us. Nah. That joint raised us. Raised in the trenches, man. But fear get exposed, red all on the screen. Still 10 toes. Raised in the trenches, man. Pressure make go away, ride. Never did what we told. Raised in the trenches. Raised in the trenches. LBC. Raised in the trenches. We get it how we live it. Clock out, still toes by the front door. Clock in, charts growing like a drugstore. Bills due, still looking at the long game. Everybody scream, say, I don't move the same. Seen that jump crash, thought it was the end. 6 months later, same folks bam back in. Nah, I learned different. Market don't love you, better learn discipline. Well, don't wait, retail start panicking. I stay quiet, stack another back again. Memphis tall hustle, crypto talk patience. Mix them together now, I'm built dangerous. If that junk shake, stay still. If they all run, don't trill. If the lights go out, keep building. Raised in the trenches, man. But fear get exposed, red all on the screen.
Still 10 toes.
Raised in the trenches, man. Pressure make go away, ride.
Never did what we told.
Everybody got alpha, till that wallet go hollow. Everybody a genius till they forced to swallow. I done watch moon boys turn ghost overnight. I done watch quiet hands finally get they time. Ain't no screenshots, ain't no running life. Just another blue collar dude tryna trade it right. LBC, late night candle still burning. Every red week mean another page turning.
Market don't know me.
Market don't care.
Either you built for it.
Disappear. Every scar,
Every loss,
every lesson
every cause
made me
who I am.
who I am.
Who I am. LBC.
That LBC.
LBC.
That LBC.
LBC.
That LBC.
LBC.
Now the young bucks act, how you stay so calm, man? I was born in volatility, chaos my home. Rain, raised with conviction, worth more than a win. Cause if you survive enough winter, spring always rolling. Wave riders deep, whole chat locked, whole crew know. When the week get washed, that judge move, we move better. Memphis 10, they can't ride forever. Raised in the trenches, man. What fear get exposed, red all on the screen.
Still 10 toes.
Raised in the trenches, man. Pressure make go away, ride.
Never did what we told.
Raised in the trenches.
Raised in the trenches.
Raised in the trenches.
LBC.
LBC.
Raised in the trenches.
Memphis 10, they can't.
LBC.
That John raised us. That John raised us.